especially when it comes to keeping the weight off. Tip number 4 needs to be the one that you do every single day. So I recently seen a comment on a YouTube video, not my video, but on somebody else's video, another fitness content creator. And this person was talking about how hard it was for them to get in 10,000 steps a day, as they have a job where they sit all day and take care of their kids when they get home. I don't have no kids, okay? I don't have no kids. The closest thing that I have to having my own kid is a little brother. But I do now have a job where I am sitting majority of the time. And as someone who has lost over 30 pounds, I will tell you, getting your steps in is key, especially when it comes to keeping the weight off. Getting your steps in is so underrated. You can let a Stairmaster all you want, the elliptical, the bike, sprinting. Bottom line is setting a step goal and consistently getting your steps in every day, life changing. It's gonna change the game for you. If you haven't tried it and you feel like it's too hard, or you've been trying it and you haven't been able to get in the 10,000 every single day, we're gonna get into some practical everyday tips that you can actually use and put to use, because not hitting your step goal might be the reason why that fat is not melting off the way that it should be. These little tricks are gonna make getting your 10,000 steps in so effortless. Like, you're not even gonna have to think about it. That's how natural it's gonna come to you once you start practicing these and doing them every single day. So let's get into the first tip. Tip number 1 is that you have to make walking a part of your daily routine. We just be sitting on a couch, on the phone, texting, on social media. You could be on the phone walking around the house. Literally, it looks like you're pacing. My mom always makes fun of me because she always be saying, like, I look like I'm pacing, I look like I got somewhere to be. I'm just a girl trying to get her steps in. So when you be on the phone gossiping with your friend, trying to catch up on what the tea is, you could literally be walking around your house, let alone walking outside. Stop laying in bed, sitting on the phone, walking. I found myself doing this so many times, and I would just get up. Like, I would be thinking about it and notice that I haven't reached my step goal, and I'd be like, okay, I'm already on the phone. I'm already not doing nothing. Let me get up and take this conversation outside. It'll be an hour in, and I just realized I didn't hit my step goal at the end of the day, because instead of sitting in bed, I took it outside to have my little conversation, and I'm just walking around the block. As a girl, I don't recommend doing it at night. I feel like I live in like a pretty safe neighborhood, so sometimes I still do it, but I shouldn't, honestly. I keep my pepper spray and taser and all that, but still, I'm just a girl. But yes, make walking a part of your daily routine, especially if you're cooking or something like that. Instead of just going to sit down, walk around. These little small changes add up. I kid you not. Do not underestimate it. Tip number 2, which a lot of people underestimate also, instead of getting on that elevator or escalator, take the stairs, especially if you're in a shopping mall. In addition to taking the stairs, park further away from the mall, as far away as you can, especially if it's a weekend, you have nothing but time to spare. Stop parking so close to the mall. Stop looking for parking spaces right in the front because you don't want to walk and you don't want to get your steps in. Baby, change the mindset from looking for a park really close to looking for a park further away, and start practicing getting your steps in. Take the stairs instead and park further away from your car. Do this every single time that you go out. Even if you're pulling up to your corporate job, park further away from the building. Tip number 3 for those who work a 9 to 5 will be on those 10-minute breaks and those 30-minute and an hour breaks that you get, walk. My coworkers, I get on their nerves trying to get my steps in. I even got one of them focusing on getting their steps in. Obsessed with it. It's so fun, and it's such like a minor, it seems like it's inconvenient, but it just fits so perfectly into your day. So when you're on your 10-minute break, instead of sitting there pulling out your phone, scrolling on social media, get up and walk. Even if you just walk into the bathroom and walking back to your desk, walk around. Try to walk around for the entire 10 minutes, especially if you get an hour lunch. Love them hour lunches. I use it as my time to walk. Maybe walk to the store, maybe walk to go get a smoothie or something, and then walk back to work. Really take advantage of the spare time that you do have, and when you find yourself just sitting when you could be walking, walk. Get up and walk. And this is not just for fitness, but I didn't realize how walking just like de-stresses you, and it helps you like clear your mind and reset. When you're at a screen all day, it's so unhealthy, and you can really get into your head and into your thoughts. Getting up and walking and just resetting for the rest and the remainder of your workday is so beneficial and so helpful. I think a lot of people get caught up in just trying to work. as other people, they don't work. They go to work and sit at the computer and do nothing until the last hour of the day. Love that for y'all, but I'm not that girl. So yeah, having that little midday reset where you just walk around, listen to a podcast or listen to some music can be really, really helpful, especially for your mental health. You're going to see the benefits both physically and mentally, especially if you work in a toxic or very, very stressful work environment. Take time for yourself. That's such an easy and small way to practice self-care. Going on a walk, on your breaks and your lunches. Tip number 4. I still do this to this day. Everyone around me is like, why do you have so many of those set? Set alarms throughout the day for you to get up and walk. If you try all 3 tips before this one and they don't work, tip number 4 needs to be the one that you do every single day. Make it an alarm that goes off at the same time every day so that you get into the habit of walking. Set your alarm. That way you can't say, oh, I didn't get my steps in. It's the end of the day and you forgot to get your steps in. If you have your alarm set, that's your reminder to yourself to get up and go for a walk. Even if it's just a 5 or 10 minute walk, do not underestimate those little short little walks throughout the day. They add up and it's going to start compounding over time. Don't think just because it's not a 30 to an hour walk that it doesn't matter. No, it matters. Set your alarms on your phone, or at least a reminder. If you don't want your phone going off like mine does, at least set a reminder. But for me, reminders are not enough because I could just swipe it off and it goes away. An alarm, I gotta go find my phone, turn it off, and be like, okay, it's time for my second walk of the day. Set an alarm. Tip number 5, if you have a group of friends or people that you hang out with, whatever it is, whoever the closest people are to you, join them in on this walking journey. If y'all are gonna go for drinks or whatever it is, make it a park date. Make it a date, a walk at the beach. Start incorporating them into your lifestyle. One thing about me, baby, you're gonna come on this journey with me. And it sounds toxic and it sounds like let people be on their journey by themselves, but no. If I F with you like that, you gonna come on this journey with me. I'm trying to get my steps in. We all about to be walking together. It's not even just about losing weight, but cardio is really good for your heart health and just good in general. Like, there's no downfall to walking. So you're gonna come and walk with me. Have your friends walk with you. If y'all going to the mall, go an extra few steps when you go to the dog park instead of going to get a margarita. Go to the beach instead of going out for tacos and tequila. You know what I mean? Like, it's so simple. And when you make it social, you make it so fun. Another underrated tip you can do is create a challenge with your friends. I'm going to find the app and put it on here or put it in the description. But you can actually sync up with your friends to where you guys are challenging each other to see who's going to hit their step goal every single day. I bet you it's so many competitive people out there. If you set a challenge with your friends, you never gonna not hit your 10,000 steps. And that's so fun too. When you start to make these things fun, that's what makes you stay more consistent. So if you've been struggling to hit your 10,000 steps, please put all these tips into effect. Please let me know which one you choose. If you're gonna try all of them, put that in the comments down below. But I want to know that you at least are gonna try one of these tips. Thank you, and I will see you guys in the next video.